So how do you come up with an idea? Brew up a cup of coffee and consider it a cognitive enhancer? It's just that when you have too much of it, it starts to act like a placebo. Maybe surround yourself with things you find interesting. You know, build an environment that's full of inspiration. Forces you to look at things through a different lens. It makes it easier for anybody to create something from nothing. Now my process usually consists of, well, procrastination. The old pacing back and forth doing random things in your room until an idea strikes. At the end, it still takes the creative skill of putting two and two together. Ow! I think the idea just hit me though. Now something I inspired from a lot growing up as a child, even up until now, was Pokémon. One of the first TV shows I actually followed religiously. The fact that the trading card game is still something of a phenomenon says something. And when I was a kid, even though we weren't privileged enough to be spending a dime on booster packs, I loved the joy of opening them because it never really happened that often. Mind you, I never really had the best of luck. But of course, I was lucky in my own ways. One character I love drawing is Pikachu. And if you're familiar with any of my art, you'll know that I'm into anime crossovers. I mean, it's all about the mashups. Life is all about collaborating, after all, and eating, according to these goats. So let's make it easy. If I don't know what to draw, I'll inspire from life itself and be super meta. I'll draw a character, drawing a character. First, we sketch. Once we have a rough draft that we're happy with, it's time to digitize it. Just gotta transfer it to the computer, and a photo with our phone works just fine. Now, time to bring it to life. All of the coloring work is done on Photoshop, and I use this specific pencil brush to emulate the texture of a pencil. I like to use real-life examples for references, and again, satire is almost always a good idea if you have none, especially for comedians. Just adding the meta part in all of this. Figured I'd even use my studio as the background for our little birdie chew since, well, I'm a meta man. So a bit of color correction, posterization, and photo manipulation magic, and we got ourselves an illustration. Now time to create a card base. For that, we'll edit a pre-existing electric type card. Practically clone and content aware fill everything out so we have a blank slate to put all of our info on.
Perfect!
Where did you come from? I never planned to fall in love. But then again, no dice. Can I call you tonight? I'm dying to see your smile. I just wanna say I got you red-handed, and now you're holding on my heart. It's not a problem if it's ours and ours alone. I got you red-handed, and I'm just wishing to the stars that we can keep this on forever and ever. Damn girl, we need to talk. Don't think you'll know just how involved I am. It's critical Can I call you tonight? I'm dying to see your smile. I just wanna say I got you red-handed, and now you're holding on my heart. It's not a problem if it's ours, and ours alone. I got you red-handed, and I'm just wishing to the stars that we can keep this on forever and ever.
So with some patience and a bit of refining, like with most projects we take up in life, we'll eventually have a finished product. And there you have it, your very own Pokemon card. Let's cut to the concluding B-roll. Back to the question, how does anyone come up with ideas? Honestly, just remember where you came from and what things inspired you growing up as a kid. Ultimately, never forget your childlike sense of curiosity.
I got you red-handed, and now you're holding on my heart. It's not a problem if it's ours, and ours alone, and ours alone. I got you red-handed, and I'm just wishing to the stars so we can keep this on.
But first, we sketch.